All right, and we are ready with our next run. This is going to be The Bard's Tale Remastered, Any Percent, Episode 1 by OrganMike. Go ahead when you're ready.
Well, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here for an OGA. I am looking forward to this. I always start my marathon runs with a small land acknowledgement, so I would like to acknowledge that where I... Oh, what's up? Uh-oh. Everything all right?
All right. Of course, more tech problems because that's how marathons go. Hang on just a second, chat. We're going to get it fixed. All right. I think we're good then for the run. Go ahead.
All right.
Take two.
I'll get back to it then. So I like to start with the land acknowledgement. Where I stand, where I live, work, and play is Treaty 1 territory, the traditional homeland of the Anishinaabe, Cree, Oji-Cree, Dakota, and Dene peoples, and the heart of the Red River Métis Nation. I like to acknowledge with reverence and respect the caretaking of the land for those peoples that came before me. And the ongoing damage that settler colonialism has done and is doing to these people. With that in mind, I'm going to start this Bard's Tale trilogy up. We are only doing the first game today. There are 3. They're all fantastic games. These are roster RPGs from the 80s. I'm also remiss. I have a co-commentator with me, Adilor. Hello.
Hello. Glad
you're with me. I know that Adilor has seen at least one run of this, so it should be quite entertaining.
At least one.
At least one. So the interesting, this is the 2018 remaster. These games all came from the 80s. These are games from my childhood. And so I get to share them with you now. So we're doing Volume 1, Tales of the Unknown. And what they did was implement a legacy mode. We're not going to be using them, but I'd like to show it off anyway. Here's all the things we could do to make the game like it played in the 80s. Turn on individual inventories, turn off an auto map, only allow yourself to save at the guild. You know, things like that. We're not going to be doing those. We're just going to play it much more like a modern RPG. And the game begins with a dramatic song and reading, so here we go. Also gives you hints. The song I sing will tell the tale of a cold and wintry day. When evil fled and brave men bled, the Dark One came to stay. Of castle walls and torchlit halls and a price men had to pay. Till men of old for blood and gold had rescued Skara Brae. And to answer Flower Power in the chat, no, it is not time to start yet. This is still dramatic reading time. Volume 1, Tales of the Unknown. I'll let you know. The legend of Skara Brae. Long ago in the land of Caith, when magic still prevailed, the evil wizard Mangar the Dark threatened a small but harmonious town called Skara Brae. Overnight, all the town's militiamen disappeared, and Mangar froze the surrounding countryside with a spell of eternal winter, totally isolating it from any possible help. This is bad. As evil creatures oozed into the sewers to join Mangar's shadow crusade, the future of Skara Brae hung in the balance, and who was left to resist? Only a handful of unproven young warriors, some junior magic users, a couple of bards barely old enough to drink, and a few out-of-work rogues. You are the leader of this ragtag group of freedom fighters. Luckily, you have a bard with you to sing your glories, if you survive, for this is the stuff of legends, and thus the story begins. So yeah, it gives us a little bit of advice on how to do things. Hi, Joy. The first thing I do is I delete the pre-made party, because otherwise they'll get in my way. So we create some members. And here's how this works. We're going to create a whole bunch. We're going to create 3 characters. That's a whole bunch. The first character, I also want to, for a serious moment here, I followed my father playing these games. I watched him play them on the Commodore 64 with his best friend, Wayne. And unfortunately, earlier this week, Wayne passed away. So our first character is going to be a male hobbit rogue. We're looking for 18 dexterity. There we go, and better than 16 hit points, please and thank you. There we are. And in honor of my friend, or my father's friend, we have Wayne. So we also need to create a bard and a spellcaster. Adilor, do you have any suggestions for names?
Oh, not this early, I don't.
Okay. Well, and we're gonna do the same thing we did last night, and I'm gonna stick your name in there. So dwarf bard.
Sure.
Looking for 17 Constitution. There we go. Adilor. All right.
Hello,
and
I'm here.
Chat, if you got a suggestion for a conjurer, I will keep rolling until I get 17 intelligence and some decent hit points and spell points. That's not enough hit points, they'll die very quickly.
Yeah.
What about go rescue?
Sorry?
What about go rescue for a name?
Go rescue, perfect.
There you go.
Go rescue. All right. Wayne and Adilor and go rescue. All right. So, we will start the timer once I remove Adilor and go rescue from the party. So, in 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right.
Here we go.
Wayne's going to go out on his own, if I hit the right button. We do not need instructions. I know how to play the game. All right. So, this is what the Bard's Tale looks like. This is a statue. We're going to do some vandalism. Wayne is going to hide in the shadows, and then jump out and break the statue. So what we have here is a critical hit. Critical hits in this game are not just extra damage, that's an instant kill. We get experience, we get money. Wayne now has a nice little up arrow beside him. That means he's ready to level up. But we're not going to right now. We're going to go up here. We're going to do some more vandalism.
This run starts off with several minutes of vandalism. It's very interesting.
Mm-hmm. We're going to or quick save. So 50% chance to hide in the shadows. So far, so good. And an attack coming out of the shadows is a backstab, basically a critical hit. And if I fail that hide in shadows roll, the odds are pretty good that Wayne doesn't survive the round. See? That's why we have a quick save. Yeah.
Can't win all the coin flips. Not like yesterday.
Yeah.
We had a very good run yesterday where we won most of these coin flips. We're we're getting crazy good RNG.
Mm-hmm. Which is funny, because usually when I'm doing marathon runs, my luck is real bad. But I'm not going to complain. This serves the dual purpose of getting these statues out of the way for later, and also giving me a whole lot of experience for the one character who's in the party at the moment. This experience is divided evenly among party members, which is why we're only going to run with 3 instead of the 7 that we could have. Wait, that's all.
And even if we did lose one of these coin flips, quick saving and loading is very quick. The quick saving happens you're probably even just noticing. You see how quick the loads are, so it's not really much time to quick save right before a fight and then try again if we lose a coin flip. So yeah.
Yeah. And now I'm not too worried about it. We're actually going to death warp out of here, but there's 2. Okay, that's fine. Alas, your party has expired and gone to adventure heaven. Sorry, bud. We just wind back up the Guild of Adventurers. We just put the other 2 characters in the party. Go back into town, and down here we've got a temple. Temples do healing, and this is the Thieves' Temple. No charge to guild members for our services. So we just heal the party. Costs us a grand total of 0. Exit the temple. And now we can head up and get Wayne some levels. A little bit of save scumming, so that we get some good points. I'm looking for hide in shadows skills specifically. There we go. We'll save that. Nope. Still no. I want those double digits. There we are. Yeah, fantastic.
11, good to see it.
Mm-hmm. Not going to take a 4.
Nope, not 4, definitely not.
I said no.
No, we said no. We don't want 4. Not much better.
No. We'll take a 9.
9's acceptable.
Mm-hmm. Want it as high as possible.
Yeah, we need this hide and shadow skill to add up to as much as possible because that increases the success rate of the hiding in shadows attempt.
Mm-hmm. And taking the time to do it now makes it faster later.
There's an 11. Nice.
Mm-hmm. It gets as high as 11. 4 is as low as the roll can be. So 9, 10, or 11. We'll take a 9. One more level. Come on, give me something. Give me something to work with here. There, we'll take a 9. 90. Good. That's a good number. So we'll head into Garth's. We're going to buy some equipment. So, we need to buy a bard instrument. That means, in this case, a flute, mandolin, or harp. Any recommendations?
I took a bit of time to listen to all the kind of the starting weapons. I still kind of like the harp.
The harp?
It's really nice. Yeah,
Harp it is.
I think we're going to stick with it.
Harp is good. All right. And now we're going to head back, and we're going to go to the bar. We're going to start playing the Bodder Kiln Fest. The game's music is all diegetic. If you're hearing music, it's because someone in the game is playing it. And the bard also has spell points. The bard can cast or use one song per level. So, and then has to go drinking.
As we do.
Yeah. 6 hobgoblins we will lose to. So now we're doing the grind. Now we're specifically looking to get Go Rescues points up. Come on. Oh, no. No point in letting in. So I'll be saving a lot. 7 hobgoblins will hurt. 7 mad dogs. Might be able to get away with this.
Maybe.
Maybe. Nope.
No, not quite.
Sometimes,
too many dogs.
Sometimes you take a chance. That's what happens when you don't rescue them.
Exactly. They go mad, and then you not so good anymore.
Mm-hmm. We'll see a lot of good boys later.
Yeah.
If you go rescue, let me know when might be a good time to say something.
Well, I'm going to be grinding for quite a bit of time here, so if you've got something to say, by all means. Oh, I don't
Sure. Well, I want to just remind everyone we are Nil Glitches Allow 10 raising money for Go Rescue, a dog shelter in Norfolk, Virginia. And we do have a donation from Justina Neepin for $50 that says, "Go OrganMike, have a good run, and please load the dishwasher when you're done. Lol." And here's some monies for the good puppers and kitties. Thank you, so much.
That's my partner. She's upstairs.
And that means we're at $85 out of 100 towards that tunic randomizer in order to upgrade it to the true ending. We're only $15 away. So even a couple of dollars would help if you have it. You can type !donate in chat.
I'm going to fix that right now. I want to see Tunic.
Yay!
Game's awesome. Everyone should play Tunic.
Okay, so Go Rescue is ready to level up. We'll wait until Adilor is ready to level up too. This game runs on old D&D rules, which means things like not everyone has the same amount of experience needed to level up. It means that armor class you see there, the AC, lower is better. Things like that. Things you might not be used to if you're only used to modern games. 4 spell points, but it's got the point of intelligence. We'll take it. When you level up, you get 1 random point to one of your 5 stats. Strength is basically physical attack damage. Dexterity makes a difference for when you go in combat order. It also increases your armor class bonus, which lowers your armor class. Improves your chance to hit, things like that. What else we got? We've got luck, which is resistance to magic. We've got intelligence, which only function of intelligence is to raise the amount of magic points you get at level up. And constitution, which only raises the amount of hit points you get at level up. So getting that point of intelligence, even though I only got 4 spell points, is probably worthwhile. Because over the course of the game, as I get more levels, it will turn into more bonuses. The goal here is 5,000 experience. And you can see we're getting 40 a time. So, once I hit...
We're getting there bit by bit.
Yeah. Fights like this will help out a little more. 360. There's another level. We'll go take that one. We'll take these skeletons out in the meantime. There we go. Heal up. Healing does cost money when we're not just healing the rogue, so... There's 8 spell points, that's better. And we get new spells. We have to pay for them, but now we have 2nd level Conjurer spells. You get a new level of spells with every odd level. So at level 3, we get 2nd level spells. At level 5, we get 3rd level spells, and so on.
Yeah, if you're familiar with like old D&D mechanics, there's a lot of very similarities. Like it'll go all the way up to 7th level, and then at that point the class is effectively maxed out, and we can do some class changing.
Mm-hmm. So Go Rescue got old there. Got withered by a spell from the magician. You can cure that.
These things happen.
Yeah. The effect of old is to reduce all your stats to 1, which is not terrible if you're not getting an armor class bonus and things like that. But if you try to level up like that, you'll get like practically nothing. Come on.
Yeah, it's not like modern D&D where you're like, if your stats change, you retroactively get all your hit points or whatever. On the old style, like you get them at the time of the level, and that's it. There's no retroactive adjustments.
32. Okay, so we're into... Whoop, nope. We're looking for 5,000 experience. We're at 3,300.
We're getting there.
Yeah. Yikes! Run away.
All right.
Barbarians, yeah. Barbarians are about the toughest things you fight. So, 8 barbarians is about the worst group you can encounter. Oh, come on.
Oh, well. 7 dwarves, bit too much.
Yeah, no Snow White, but they're there. And I've lost track.
That's why they're attacking us. They're angry. You can't find her.
36. Still 36. 2 kobolds. No kobolds. 37. 2 orcs. 1 orcs. No orcs. 37. Thieves often provide good money. 38. I tried to run. In this game, if you run but it fails, it just starts a normal round of combat. You don't actually lose the round or anything like that. Should be 40. 4 dwarves. 41. 41, 50. 6 hobgoblins. Run away.
Yeah, bit spicy.
A little bit. For now. 42. 7 gnomes. Come on. 44. Seven Mad Dogs is just too good experience to pass up if I can get away with it.
Yeah, it was alright.
It's 48, so need 200 more. 160.
Can I just read a quick donation then?
Absolutely. We're almost there.
Sure enough, Adilor donates $15 and just says, "Play Tunic!" And we did reach that Tunic randomizer upgrade to true ending, so we will see that as our final run of tonight. Thank you so much.
Oh, fantastic.
And thank you everyone for donating towards the good puppers at Go Rescue.
Almost there, almost there. 43 or 47 points to go, and of course we're going to get a nice big fight. Get out of here.
There we go.
All right, now we get 3rd level spells, and 3rd level spells gives us our first group attack, which means we can go grind in a different place now.
Getting the AoE spells in this game are extremely useful because as the game progresses, the fights mostly just get bigger numbers of enemies. So being able to hit all of them at once is extremely valuable.
No, I'm not taking those low numbers for spell points. 7 and 6, I'll take 7 and 6. And spell acquiring. Now, at level 3, I could change class. Or level 3 magic. So level 5 minimum. But there are 4 classes of spellcaster in this game. They add a couple more later. Now we've got War Strike. So there's Conjurers, which is what we've got. Conjurers tend to be pretty straightforward. They have some basic combat spells, some basic healing spells. Magician is also a class you can start as. Magicians tend to be enchanters, so they give you like attack boosts and defense boosts. There's some combat spells too. Then you get sorcerers. You have to have been in at least one other class before you can go to a sorcerer. And sorcerers deal with illusions, a lot of them. So they summon a lot of really weird things that can be... If the enemy disbelieves, you lose them right away. But, no, I can't cast War Strike. I don't have any points. This is Roscoe. Roscoe restores our magic points. He sells magic points. So, it's handy.
It's good. It's a legit business, yeah.
Yeah. And I'll just head down to the temple. So anyway, sorcerers, we're probably not going to see a sorcerer. But we will see a wizard. Wizards, you require to be going through 2 other classes before you can take that class. Wizards are demonologists and necromancers. They summon all sorts of nasty things. They repel dead, they summon undead, they summon demons. We're looking for 9,500, so another 2,000.
We need a wizard in particular for a later trap that is utterly unavoidable, and without a wizard, getting through that encounter is significantly more challenging, if not even possible.
You can do it, but it usually means losing a party member.
Not ideal, no.
And it's also way faster if you do it with the wizard. So it's 76, 77, 78, 77. Okay. There's 78. That should be 79. Looking for 9,200 specifically here. $83 is good. Here's my last War Strike. You'll also see every so often Go Rescue's magic points will just go up on their own. You'll see a little blue bar appear. That is because we're out in the sun. And wizards recharge their magic points in the sun. Adilor also will occasionally get hit points outside of combat. That's what the song does outside of combat. The Bauderkilnfest recovers hit points for the singer, and only for the singer. Where are we? 86, so...
The music is invigorating, but only for me. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, in combat, every round it gives everyone a hit point back.
Yeah.
When we're dealing with these... Whoa, no, don't want to... No! Don't want to cast the wrong spell. When we're dealing with this low damage, 1 hit point a round is actually enough to make life a whole lot easier. About 400 points to go. I did it again. Tac, cast, War Strike, please. $140 to go. This should do it. Yeah, there we are. Okay, great. Head back up to the Blue Highway. And now, if you like puppers, we're going to see a lot of puppers.
Are they good puppers, though?
They are good puppers. They are the
good.
best. They are the best puppers. Here's the spell we're learning. Elix Instant Wolf. So we're going to cast it.
We can now add them to our party for
they go
well,
in
not
the
for
party.
free, but relatively free.
Yeah. So the way the game works, the front 4 slots of the party are available to attack and be attacked in melee combat. Anyone in slot 5, 6, or 7 is not available to attack or be attacked in combat. Need the password. So right now, the front 4 are vulnerable, and we're going to go and take on some whites to get some more. So we're going to hide in shadows, 95% chance. That's why I took all that time. And we're going to War Strike these whites. Doesn't help if the person we're trying to grind gets killed. I'm going to switch my song over to the Traveler's Tune. Gave me a nice little armor class boost.
And going along with classic D&D, the lower your AC is, the better.
Mm-hmm. There we go. And then we use a trap zap spell to disarm the trap. Mithril shield, that's nice. Hey, maybe we'll get some
drop.
We'll get some equipment this time, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. The run we had yesterday had relatively awful drops in terms of getting the things we wanted to use.
Yeah.
We were getting a lot of arrows and stuff, and we don't exactly have a ranger in the party, so...
Mm-hmm. There's nothing that says I couldn't use them, but, eh.
Not ideal for what we're doing.
Yeah. Actually, the game handles ranged combat very interestingly. Because, fighter types and such tend to get all sorts of advantages in hand-to-hand combat that aren't reflected in ranged combat. Darn. Adilor's HP, max HP is old, yes. That you get all these bonuses in hand-to-hand combat that aren't reflected in ranged combat. In order to make ranged combat useful, they boost the damage of it quite significantly. So, I've been meaning to experiment with using long-range attacks sometimes. So it's like a sword slash does between like 5 and 20 damage, and an arrow will do 50 to 100 sort of thing. And not the basic stuff, but it increases quite quickly. 6 hit points, whatever, it's enough. We need one more level on Go Rescue, and then we can move to the next grind. So we're just stepping up our grind.
You guys have a classic RPG setup of like, all right, we've become more powerful enough to handle the next area where the experience point gain is better.
Mm-hmm. And that's what we're doing. There we go. Kick the dead wolf out, and get another good pupper. And yeah, Basil, yes, when you're old, all your stats go to 1. The only way to heal it in this game is to go to a temple. Tower shield is not useful.
Yeah.
Stuff I can purchase is not actually useful.
You can sell it, of course, for money, which is useful, but we'd rather get the good drops.
Yeah. We've got one piece of armor so far. I'm looking for an attack instrument is what I'm mainly looking for. A mace. Oh, there's our level up. We gotta heal first, because... oh, no, let's kick the wolves out so they don't get caught in the heal. Because they cost me money. Because I don't want to level up with all my stats at 1, because you don't get all those lovely bonuses to your skills. 7 spell points, 9 hit points. 9 hit points is a low roll, but whatever. There's Shock Sphere.
It's our next good, increase to our AoE potential.
Mm-hmm. And that's going to send me out to fight zombies. So we're going into the catacombs a little bit. 1, 2, and cast Trap Zap. There's a trap there. If I step on that without doing a Trap Zap first, I'm going to get hit by the trap, and that can hurt. Sometimes it only hurts one person, sometimes it hurts the whole party, sometimes it does something nasty like poison everyone. So 45 zombies. Shock Sphere.
Sounds kind of scary, but...
Yeah.
Now there are only 2 zombies.
Yeah.
See, the AoE is very powerful.
Mm-hmm. An unidentified arrow, which is just as useful as identified arrows, frankly.
Yeah.
We've been lucky so far. Wayne hasn't missed a hide check yet. It is only a 95% chance, so there's that 1 in 20, which sometimes feels a whole lot more like 1 in 5.
Yeah. Sometimes you just roll a 1, it happens.
Mm-hmm.
One left.
Yeah. Unidentified armor. That could be good. So we'll have Wayne try to identify.
Could be. What do we get?
Leather.
Yeah. Welp. Can't win them all.
Mithril arrows will sell. Would buy puppers, get new puppers. Remember to stop by the bar after this fight. Leather gloves. So my PB in this game, I think my estimate I put down was an hour 10. My PB in this game is 58 minutes. The reason for the disparity is that I got real good drops. It makes a difference.
Yeah, like I said, in particular, we're looking for getting an attack weapon, which would be really nice, or attack instrument, because those will come with ability. They'll come with charges, and you can use them in battle and get like even better AOE attacks, stuff like that. So
it gives literally gives the bard a breath weapon. There, Garth, take it.
I have all this trash I dug out of the catacombs. I'm gonna go get some more. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Recover. In the second game, for some reason, Roscoe is just a floating head. We don't visit him nearly as often in the second game. Mind you, there's not nearly so much combat in the second game, especially because you transfer over powerful characters. The second game is much more puzzle-based. And the third, everything's been ruined and Roscoe isn't around anymore. So you have to find other ways to recover your spell points. I forgot to go to the bar. $96, we'll take it. We'll take the chance. Save those magic points for some
more arrows.
Yeah, more arrows. More arrows.
This is the theme yesterday too. We kept getting a lot of arrow drops. I'm like, thanks, game. Appreciate it.
The game just wants to make sure we get more marathon.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
That's pretty much it. More time for donations. Mithril plate, which sells well, and if we're using a fighter type, would be handy. Leather gloves. Oh, we got a level. And the reason I'm taking the big fights is because the reason I take the big fights, the big numbers fights, is because the item drops are based on the number of things you fight. Like, what actually drops is based on where you fight them. So, yeah. But the odds of getting an item drop are based on how many things you fight. So, I fight the highest number of things I can to maximize the number of item drops I get. Still running on one torch. It should be going out soon. This is the exciting part of the run. Hide. I still didn't go to the bar. If I get a bard sword, that would be great.
I'll remind you next time.
Sure. Mithril scale.
Mithril scale. That one's nice, at least.
Yeah. Oh, there goes my light. We'll just use another torch. You can navigate in the dark. Yeah, I'm out of songs. And in fact, I have to for some of it, because there are darkness areas where you can't actually see anything, whether you've got a light or not. It puts your light out, and if you're using a bard song for light, it will suppress the light, even if it doesn't end the song. So there's parts of this game that do have to be navigated in darkness. Tower shield. Sure, I can fight 2 mad dogs, I think. Thank you.
I hope so.
Thank you, puppers. Good puppers. Single spider.
Occasional, still random encounters. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Hey. 7 spell points we'll take. Now, we had Alex Instant Ogre. Ogres are better than wolves, but in this particular case, they still die just as fast, so might as well stick with the cheaper ones. Does the game work?
So
Or if
we
you...
have...
Go
Don't
ahead.
forget to go to the bar.
Oh, thank you. I'm seeing a question in chat. Does the game work where if you don't identify an item, you can sometimes still use it? No, the game does not allow you to use any items you have not identified. There we go. The bard has had a drink. Also, see, you might notice it's getting darker on the surface. The game has a day-night cycle, and at night, the review board and Garth's equipment emporium are closed, and the random monsters you fight in town are harder. Like, you'll fight harder groups of them. Well, we haven't missed a hide check, anyway. Unidentified armor. Wayne, tell me what that is, please. Chainmail. Great. Thanks, Wayne. I don't need bard song for these guys. I would really like a bard sword. Mithril axe is not a bard sword.
Definitely not.
We are looking for some equipment, but we're also looking for experience. The number we're looking for specifically is 115,000. Because that will be enough for level 13 and thus 7th level spells. And once
Even if we don't get any of the cool drops we want, at least we are still getting the required experience to get that threshold of magic levels. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We'll go take our level. Yeah, we'll take that. Yep. One more level. That's level 12. You get used to hearing the tunes after a while.
Yeah.
There's some I know quite well. In the third... Oh, I tried to run, and it didn't let me. I don't know that I can beat this group.
That's a very spicy random encounter, yeah.
It is. Let's give it a shot. We'll try a Laclaren, which increases my defense against magic. We will Shock Sphere Sorcerers. Go. Yeah, that was what I was worried about. Now the whites are up close. You know what? We'll reload. If I hadn't got beaten up by those sorcerers, I would have given it a shot. But I can trap sap through the wall, right here. And I don't know how good people's internal navigation sense might be, but I am actually an unidentified weapon. That could be the one. That could be the one, and it is a staff. It's a stick. Well. They couldn't figure out that it was a stick.
I had to look at it and be like,
Mm-hmm.
Let me look at that for a moment. Mm-hmm. This stick could be special in some way. No, it is not.
No. It's another stick. At least they figured this one out this time.
I've seen that one before. That's a stick.
That's a stick. Oh, I already did that. Keep track, come on. marathon nerves, you know. Mithril scale. You. How close are we? 115. 15,000 points away. One more little trip ought to do it. Then we can go to the next grind. Yay! We'll have to go recover our points. And if you heard that wolf cry, that tells us that it just became nighttime. So the review board and Garth's equipment emporium have both closed, and the monsters we fight on the surface are harder, and we no longer regenerate magic points on the surface. Roscoe's still open at night, though. So we can go and visit him anytime. There's also an element of real time. Like, if I were to just stand around, the game does tick forward, which means you can get attacked. Just, like, wandering monsters appear just at random over time. Mithril mace, we'll put that in your hands. And there are also some events and some traps that are timed. Not so much in this one, but in the next games. The second game revolves around the snares of death, which are all timed puzzles. And if you fail to complete them in time, your party gets wiped out.
Very aptly named, really.
Mm-hmm. My goodness, we're getting raids. And there we are. There's our level. And once more, we have got almost no useful items.
Yeah, really not much for drops that we'd like. But,
Yeah.
so be it. We can continue anyway.
It
would
is
just
what
be
it is, yeah.
a little bit nicer and faster if we got some good stuff.
Yeah. So, since everything is closed, like we can't go into the review board, we're going to head back to the Adventurers Guild, and stepping out of the Adventurers Guild makes it morning.
Ta-da!
Yep. It also ends our song. 8 spell points, nice. Oh, yeah, we need to learn spells. Class change to Magician. New set of spells. But the big one we picked up. Let's go have a drink. Order a ginger ale. So we picked up a couple of big ones there. So here's an instant slayer. What's a slayer? The name speaks for itself.
Slayers are incredible.
Yeah.
They really make the latter part of this run work.
Mm-hmm. So look at the armor class on those things. Slayers, when they made the trilogy, they unified the games and unified. What am I doing? I don't need to walk through there. So here I need to cast Apport Arcane.
It's another spell we just got,
Yeah.
which is our teleport. If you know where you're going, as we do because we've played the game before, we're speedrunners.
Mm-hmm.
We can go to places.
Stairs going down. We're on the 3rd floor. Can't teleport here. Mr. Angry Skull has red eyes. Area curses detected. Our Apport Arcane cannot target here. So we got 99 skeletons here.
So, yeah, you see these Slayers are just basically unhittable front walls.
Mm-hmm.
At minus 25 AC, they cannot be touched.
And every
Not by
attack
these
is a
skeletons,
critical
at the very
hit.
least.
Every attack is a
More
critical hit.
arrows.
So yeah, more arrows. 36 ghouls. Shock sphere. And we'll just let the Slayers do the job. Wayne, do the work. A blood axe. It's a weapon for a hunter. We do not have a hunter. 6 blue dragons would wreck me.
No, thank you.
Yeah, 69 whites, though, on the... Oh, okay.
Oh.
Reload that. Set off the trap. Oh, and Wayne missed. Wayne missed his roll. Oh! Might get away with it. Hey, hey. Hide. Thank you. A spear. We are not finding the equipment I would like. Another big batch of skeletons right here.
Well, can I just remind everyone what we're doing since we've had a bunch of raids?
For sure. Please, go ahead.
All right, I just want to remind you, maybe you're brand new here, we are No Glitches Allowed 10, raising money for Go Rescue, a dog shelter in Norfolk, Virginia. Go Rescue works to provide a haven for homeless dogs, giving them the time, care, and love they need to find not just any home, but the right home. If you want to donate towards that, and we do still have one bid war left for the event, you can type !donate and follow that link and do that. We still have a few hours left in the event, so welcome in and let's enjoy some awesome stuff.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to cast a little spell. I got teleported, so I lost my auto map. So a little scry site tells me where I am. And if I wanted to apport Arcane out, it'd be real easy, right? Just put those numbers in and back you go. But it also re-ups the minimap. The minimap is a modern convenience, but I use it, so I like to have it in place, even though at the cost of 2 magic points. I tried to run. I don't think I'm going to lose this fight. Take the conjurers out, please. Thank you. $66 zombies. Unfortunately, without an attack instrument, I'm going to have to be a little careful with my magic points.
Yeah.
Because I do still have to get out of here. Finn's flute. I mean, it's different.
It is different.
Mm-hmm. It's close, but Finn's flute, all it does is provide 2 points of armor class for the bard. This is darkness. But the effects of spells still light things up.
I really like this visual effect. It reminds me of the old Crash Bandicoot games, and 3 in particular. There were the dark levels. It reminds me very similar of how that looked.
Mm-hmm. So here's our first boss, Eldrick, now a creature of darkness, the Witch King. Mortal men, I will drink of your souls. 1 Spectre, but Slayers aren't supposed to be in this game, so...
Honk.
Yep. We get the Eye. And boop, back to the stairs. And I should be able to get the magic points a little close. I'll walk over here, I'll walk back here, and I should just be able to apport Arcane 1 East, fight 49 whites. That was silly. No, I can't do that fight. I don't have enough magic points to get out then.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just going to have to go out. Take a look at the level.
As you see there, you can also apport Arcane using clicking directly on the map if you know where you're going. Or maybe if you don't know where you're going, just kind of go somewhere cool.
So we're going to get a bunch of new spells up to Phase Door, and we're going to go and do a touch more grind. You are not actually threatening to me. Just going to do a touch of grind here to get up to that 115,000 again.
Itty bitty nibble of grind.
Yeah. Go back to where those whites were, right there. Dragon Breath. Dragon Breath, same cost as Shock Sphere, but actually does more damage. So. A spear. Really?
Thanks.
Yeah. Okay, back to here. Trap zap through here. 115 yellow. Need another 10,000. So there's a fight up here. I can get... Oops. I can't go back to the 3rd floor and do them because those fights do not recover. Oh, Wayne didn't hide.
Why not?
I don't know. He was too embarrassed of hiding, and so he stood out in the sunlight and fortunately didn't get hit.
Yeah.
I mean, ultimately the effect is the same. He didn't get hit, so we're fine. Why am I trying to let the Slayers take this? There's 63 of them. I could do it, but...
It'll take a while.
Yeah, take a very long while. They can take the one out.
They can handle one. Yeah.
Need another 4,000 experience. It's like
Almost
taking
there.
taking out 11 was fine. But like, and numbers like this, 28 zombies. 3, boom, 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 done. Shield ring, that's a thing. And there's our number. All right. 0.
And out we go.
Yeah. And this will complete the magician spell set. Yeah. So the big one here is restoration, full heal for the party, and wizard wall, which we'll use briefly.
One fight later that wizard ball comes in handy for.
And class change to wizard. Now, repel dead is such a powerful spell against the undead that when I do different runs of this game, I rush a character to wizard so that we can grind using repel dead. Because all the things we were just fighting in the catacombs were undead. Oh look, there should be a statue here, but it's already gone. That dragon can be a problem unless you kill it first. Alright, one of the spells we picked up in the magician set was Phase Door, which makes a wall disappear. There's a crystal sword. We also have Apport Arcane. We go 3 south and 3 east. We got stairs up. Mr. Angry Skull tells us that there is no apporting to this floor, which means we have to do this puzzle on foot. Mr. Angry Skull will tell us whenever anything's wrong, so like anti-magic aura there. So, tried to run.
Yeah.
3 green dragons could be ugly. Let's use a luck Laren.
Yeah. Not a fan of this. It's possible, but a bit sketchy.
Yeah. I've got at least 1 round. We're going to throw a Farfo and push the fire giants back. There, we're out.
Yeah. Sometimes you just need to survive those random encounters for a round so you can try to run again.
I mean, by the nature of any RPG speedrun, I'm at very low level.
Yeah.
We got a puzzle. Have you come to answer my riddle? Yes. Once man alive, now living death, it drinketh blood and stealeth breath. Anyone got a guess? I know what it is. It's that.
It's a vampire.
It's a vampire. And now we need to apport Arcane. Where are we standing? Why am I trying to remember? I have notes. And now we get a gold statue of 15-foot tall warrior stands before you. Will you approach it? An eye levitates from the party and goes into the statue's empty socket. The statue comes to life. I hunger. I love that. The walls shake as the statue stands suddenly, marble flinging everywhere. Gaze at the awesomeness of one mad god. But again, Slayers aren't supposed to be in this game, so that's that. Yeah. An adamant sword, nice. Being teleported. Well, since I don't have a bard sword, I can take Adilor and give him the crystals.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah. We'll need that.
As well.
Okay, this is Kiliaran's Amber Tower. It's surrounded by gates. We can't get in here without actually getting there by that way. So we use the Seeker's Ballad, which gives us light. We get teleported. This is dark area, but the song is still going on. And we get teleported again. I'm standing on a spinner, which will turn me around if I'm not careful. So I'm going to step and go around this way. And this is a solution to a bunch of riddles you get earlier. I'll call up my map. Darkness, walk over to here, turn around, and go back down this way. And here's the other.
Running a game like this, we know all the solutions to the puzzle ahead of time. We can just tell them exactly what they want to hear and go on.
And now we're in the very long corridor. This is the most straightforward dungeon. There's no branching paths. Anything anything that twists and turns goes back towards the beginning. So there's a secret door here, though. And now it's dark. I need to go north 1, west, south 3 to the wall, west, north to the wall, west and north to the silver triangle. Turn around, go back south to the wall, east, south, west, run away, south to the wall, east to the wall, south to the wall, west, north, west 2, and then south, and we're out. Oh, I tried to run again. It didn't work. I think I'm just going to reload, because I think that one's just going to hurt.
That one's just going to end. Yeah.
Okay, so through this door, we're going to change up our Bard Song to the Wayland Watch, which causes foes to do less damage in combat. And we're going to summon another Slayer, just to fill up that front line. This is the Crystal Golem. The Crystal Golem can only be defeated if the last attack is done with the Crystal Sword. But we can still kill it. We just get stuff for it. And for whatever reason, the Crystal Golem is programmed to always drop an item. An identified weapon, that could be good. Let's see what that is.
Yeah.
See if we can see what that is. Pure Blade. Nope. It's a weapon for a paladin.
We don't have paladins.
A Sword of Pack. Not useful. And defend. We're going to cast Restoration. That is not under the attack spells. There it is. Which full heals the party. An Exor Wand. Well, that's handy. That's not something you saw last time. An Exor Wand casts the Dispossess spell. We don't actually need a wizard now.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah. Bags, arrows.
Potential of just like, this game can drop things that just like actually like save a good chunk of time. He just doesn't like to drop those things usually.
Apparently. Ali's Carpet. A Mind Trap. A Hawk Blade is a weapon for a hunter. Actually, I think it's a weapon for anyone, but Restoration.
Another
Game.
one. Okay.
Game. You're making me look bad in front of the other speedrunners. Come on. Worst. Just give me something.
Another Hawk Blade.
Galt's Flute. Not useful. Unidentified offhand. That could be something. Arc Shield. Put that on. And back in we go. Gotta watch my spell points. I think we'll go now. Yeah, we'll stop casting spells other than Trap Zap now. Come on. There's something. Adamant Sword. Okay, now we gotta stop. An unidentified weapon. Maybe that's a good one.
Maybe we get lucky for once.
No! Alright.
Another Hawk Blade. Alright.
Now we take the Slayers out of the party. And we go to Wizard Wall. We need 4 of those. Wizard Walls are like golems. They just sort of stand there. So, we have a Crystal Sword. It's in Adilor's hands. But Adilor is not that strong a fighter. So, we need to throw a bunch of buffs. Falcontine's Fury, and I don't have the magic points to be throwing around a lot of spells for buffs. Traveler's Tune. Wayland's Watch is already active. Falcontine's Fury again. Some buffs do stack. I'm not entirely sure on the rules. So, Seeker's Ballad for better chance to hit.
As kind of related to the name of the game, this fight here is the tale of making the bard as strong as possible.
Yeah. So there, one hit for 146 damage. That did it.
That'll do.
Yep. And a giant figurine. Beautiful. Bard Song back to the Seeker's Ballad, so I can see where I'm going. Yeah, sure, we'll allow the Ogre Lord to join. It can stand. It can stand in front and take a hit as well as anything else.
You can just rarely get an encounter in which a monster wants to join in your party and stand there and take a hit, yeah.
If we'd explored that dark space, you would find a hint to beware the sting at the end of the serpent's tail. So this is a very serpentine passage. And it even goes so far as to say the sting south at the end of the serpent's tail. So we're now facing south. So here's what's at the south end of the serpent's tail. Can't get out. So
it locks you in a kill room.
Yep. If you survive it for enough time, it would require casting a lot of restoration spells, and I have no magic points. You can survive it, though, and it will eventually let you out. I'm just walking around a couple of traps here. And here's the last teleporter, and the last corridor, which will take us up to see Kiliaran. And Kiliaran will give us the Onyx Key, assuming his wandering monsters don't kill me first.
That's not Kiliaran.
This is. He's not an enemy, put away your weapons. Yada, yada. He babbles on for a bit, and then gives us a warp right out to his front door. No, I don't want to go back up. The gate opens to let me pass. And let's take a look at experience. Should be good for 1 level. Wizards need a lot of experience points.
Yeah.
And without... I don't think... Well, I probably could go take on the hordes. You know what? Let's do it. Let's go take on the hordes, just because it's fun to see. I'll have to go in with full magic points, though, because I can't... I don't have the... I don't have a weapon for the bard. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back into Baron Harkon's domain. We're going to cast an Apport Arcane. Up 5 north, 11 east, and up 2. Official robes are required. So here's a door.
We don't have those.
We don't have official robes. You can get them. So the legions of Baron Harkon stand before you, recognizing you as intruders. Death to them, they scream. There's just 396 berserkers.
No problem.
Nah. So we're going to use Fanscar's Force Focus to get through this. This is where I usually get a drink.
This fight takes a moment, yeah.
Yeah. This is the only break I get in the game. That's the fun of running old RPGs. I can actually kill that one berserker. All of these, if you see, there's a little 4-letter code like STFL. Why am I pointing at the screen? STFL there, SHSP. Those 4-letter codes are what you needed to use to cast the spells in the original game. Like, you had to type those in. So I can actually do the same here. They're still part of the spell code. Hide, defend, cast, FOFO gives me Fanscar's Force Focus. And I know a lot of those codes by heart at this point, just from playing it before. Attack A, defend, cast Fofo. Not at B. Attack A, defend, cast Fofo at C. Thank you. And then we'll let the
get another group of berserkers.
We'll let the Slayers finish them off. And there's 337,000 experience. And we'll just jaunt our way out of here. Zoop. We'll go claim the levels we need. So yeah, without Slayers, there are other ways to make yourself indestructible there. But Slayers just make everything so easy in this game.
They, like I said, they really just kind of make the run possible with how utterly unhittable they are.
Mm-hmm.
And they're proficient in combat too. Like you see, they can definitely just kill things. Like they've been one-shotting certain enemies for us. So yeah.
Oh, right. Now we need to go to Mangar's Tower, but we haven't been there yet, so I need to go this way. We'll stop by Garth's and sell a whole bunch of the stuff that the Crystal Golem dropped.
Being careful not to.
Yeah. Do what I just did.
Anything we need. Yeah,
I sold
those things again.
I sold the silver square and the silver triangle. Yeah, you can sell plot important items. I just did by accident. You can buy them back.
But he has buyback, of course, so you can't get rid of them permanently. But yeah,
That's where the
the game
samurai
doesn't
was.
stop you from selling them.
Yeah, the first statue that we defaced. So here we can order wine. It's the only place you can order wine. And he just says, go pick out a bottle yourself. So there's a wine cellar, and there's 3 floors of sewer below that, and we're just not going to do any of that. 6, 5, 3. And there are stairs here at the bottom of the sewers, which go up to the corner, this corner down here. We can't get through these gates. There's a gate there that you can't get through without the master key, which is what we're going to go get now. Take the stairs up. We're going to cast Apport Arcane of +2, +11, and +1. Stairs up here. And then this is a dark area. I'm going to cast a Magic Compass spell. I'm going to go west to the wall. I'm going to go to east and then north to the wall. Go west a couple. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to cast a Trap Zap. I'm going to go this way. 1, 2, 3. And we'll get 2 darknesses, which is fine. We're going to Trap Zap in each direction. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to get turned. Note my compass change direction. I want it to go east. So that's a spinner. They're annoying. We go north to the wall, east to the wall, south to the wall, west to the wall, north to the wall, east to the wall, south, my compass disappears, and west. And we see the Keymaster. Yeah, we're going to buy a key. The Master Key. The Keymaster gives us the Master Key. Makes sense. Equipping the Master Key will let us go through those iron gates that we can't get through otherwise. But more importantly, equipping the Master Key means that we can't get spun by spinners. 4, 5, 6. Turn south. 1, 2.
Spinners are, of course, a bit obnoxious for speedrunning because you have to pay attention to which direction they moved you, and they are random. So,
yeah. So, speak the 7 of the one god in sequence. There's a nice little phrase here. Lie with passion and be forever damned. The stairs have materialized. So I turn around, go back into the darkness. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn south. 1, 2, 3. There should be a wall. Save, because there's a fight here. Fight I didn't get away from. Let's give it a try. Vote on the Bone Crushers.
Could be okay.
Yeah, we're doing all right.
Yeah.
Attack the Conjurer. We can't advance on them because they put a wolf in the way. I'm not the only one who can summon things.
Yeah. They continue summoning, yeah. As they do.
Ice Storm. There we go. We're done here. Frosthorn! Hey, finally!
Wow, I got an actual thing we want. Change the music style again. Different kind of weapon. Or different kind of instrument.
So, here. This is Mangar's Crypt. This is the 4th floor. This is usually where I stop to grind for items. And this is why I want a Frosthorn. Saves me on magic points.
Yeah.
Flamehorn. Great, thanks.
A little bit late, game. Thank you.
Yeah. Make sure
you like this.
And we will use that Ark's Eye. And you know what? We're just going to go. We're going to go after Mangar now.
Go get him.
There's a spinner head. And look, we're not getting spun. I can go whichever way I want. Get teleported here. Scry sight. It's a trap ahead. That's what Ark's Eye did. So it lets me detect things that are on the map. There's 2 sleeping dragons here. If we're not playing music, those dragons will not keep sleeping.
So if they're playing one of the more bombastic of weapons, they're still snoozing through it.
They don't care. They just keep snoring so long as we're playing some sort of music.
Yeah.
This is one of the most interesting little squares. It turns all the walls into doors and all the doors into walls. Boom. We go back this way and we get teleported over here. Detect some movement. This is where we just fought those ghouls. Can't get through there now. So this. And tracks lead south down this corridor to what would normally have been a wall, but isn't anymore. Whoa. 2 basilisks.
Wow.
This is going to go bad.
That is a very spicy fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're just going to reload, because I don't have a lot of magic points to recover those guys.
Yeah.
Little ways back. That's okay.
Here we go. We don't really like to deal with those random. I mean, they're fights on set tiles, but they're kind of random setups, and we just like to get past them because we don't really need to fight them, and they tend to be very just kill the party.
Yeah, and that was actually random. So here's like we got a broom. It casts levitation because brooms make you fly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Teleported
As
here.
everyone knows.
Hit here. Death to anyone who'd attack the mighty one. Smoke in my eyes. Spinner here. 5 storm giants we're running away from the wall. And this is the possession trap. Adilor got possessed. Use that Exor wand on Adilor. Boom. Exorcism. Done.
If we didn't have an extra one, we would have had to have gotten the wizard to third level to have the dispossess spell.
Yep. And now we're coming up on the final little bits of to-do here. Through the door. It's to the wall and turn and trap sap, because there's a random encounter on that square. Levitation also means that sometimes, not always, but sometimes your party won't trip traps. There's a pool of boiling liquid here. What's the smart thing to do? Jump in!
Yeah.
4 specters. Square, circle, and triangle. I forgot to go get the circle. Oops!
Oh, we did miss that. Oh no.
Yeah, it's okay. Not the end of the world. It's okay. We'll have to come back up. It's alright. I don't have to explain it all a second time, because I'll have already explained it. Where am I? I am over there. All right. Oh, wait. Something special here. That's what I'm looking for. Cast 7. Good. There it is. Forgot to grab that. Alright. I can actually... if I had my map open. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to actually look up a quick map. Because then I don't have to go all the way back. Maps. Live routing, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 south, and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, great. 4 south, and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Keep out, this means you. Signed, Roscoe. Remember what Roscoe does? He heals our spell points, right? So as we stand here, look at Go Rescue's magic points. They'll just take a sec here.
A little bit of recharge, yeah. We need some spell points.
Well, not having the circle delay the run, I can't actually get through that. Can't get it through that last barrier without having the circle. What's the one weak sauce slayer? I'm not sure what you mean. The enemies are created, or summoned creatures are created randomly when you summon them. So sometimes they have lower hit points, sometimes they have more hit points. We'll just put a quick save down. That is not what I wanted to do. Thank you. There we go. F5 is the quick save button, so I accidentally just reloaded chat. I have chat open where I can keep an eye on you.
Yeah, get reloaded, chat. What now?
Let's see here. How much am I willing to risk? Well, you know what? Let's go at 150. There we go. It's a good number. So we need to go... I need my magic compass. can see the trap in the darkness. The other neat thing is that anti-magic squares cancel spells, so like my magic compass, but they don't cancel item-created effects. So all the other things I've got running don't actually get cancelled. Now my auto map is a mess because it last time it looked, all these things were doors, not walls. Spinner, get teleported. Spinner, which we don't have to worry about. 2 sleeping dragons get warped. Traps all reset. This is still a fight. This is still that weird thing. And we still have our levitation spell active, so up we go. Still get hit by that thing. Still get smoke in our eyes.
Still dodging storm giants.
Yep, and we're still going to get possessed. And it's going to be go rescue. Of course it is.
Gotta avoid having it be the one who's holding the wand. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and the only one who can use it. Ah, I tried to run.
Similarly, if you have the wizard with this possessed and the wizard gets possessed, well, that doesn't help you either.
Mm-hmm. Let's put our map back up, because I like the mini-map. Alright. Now we're coming into the last little bit of business. Step around there.
Very carefully navigating these floors.
Mm-hmm. And again, we dive into the pool of boiling liquid, go through these, and now, square, circle, a triangle. You ever seen EA's old logo? It's a square, circle, and a triangle. And this game was published by EA, so... Alright, so we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go north, 1, 2, 3. We go around. Save here. Ah! I shouldn't have stepped on that, but that's okay. Spectre Snare, combine the mightiest of foes. That's another puzzle you get a lot of clues to. It's also a weapon, Spectre Snare. It might help out. We're going to kick out one Slayer. We're going to cast a restoration spell. We're going to change our song to a Laclaren. Got one song remaining. And we're going to go through here. This is the last fight, so get ready on time, please. This fight can often go extremely badly. So we're going to hide. We're going to use the Spectre Snare on a Demon Lord. The Spectre Snare does a Spellbind spell, which basically makes a target join my party. We're going to use Farfo on the other Demon Lord. Here we go. And that's why I don't like Demon Lords.
Yeah.
Right. So, we got... we can hide in shadows. We're going to use the Frosthorn on the Vampire Lords. We're going to cast Repel Dead on the Vampire Lords. Okay, Adilor got crisped. That's not too surprising.
Yeah.
Kick out the dead monsters. Cool. All right. This is how this fight usually goes.
It's down to Wayne.
Wayne is now 50 feet in front of the party and can attack Mangar directly. Boom. Mangar is dead. We're not done. We have to finish the fight. And unfortunately, since I didn't get a Thief Dagger, I still have a 5% chance of missing every one of those hide checks. Like that. And somehow survived it.
6 hit points, yeah.
Oh. Yes. Okay.
Well,
That's why we quick save.
Yeah, this fight is ridiculously random.
Mm-hmm. Hide. Use that Spectre Snare. Get a Demon Lord. Farfo on the other Demon Lord. Okay, that's not too bad.
Better.
Still hide. Advance against that. Frosthorn, the Vampire Lords, kick the monsters. We're down to just the party now.
Well, yeah.
That's okay. Spectre Snare, Demon Lord. Yeah. And we're done with the vampires, so we can spellbind the Greater Demon. attack the demon, cast Death Strike on the demon. Storm Giant, attack Mangar. Stop it. Frosthorn the Storm Giant, Death Strike on the Storm Giant. And he still managed to summon a demon. Frosthorn and Flame Column. Here we go. And fight is done, and we will be back to the beginning time. There we are. That's the game. Oh, out of curiosity, says someone in chat, what's my opinion on 2004 In Exile's Bard's Tale? It's fun. I enjoyed it. Well, and that's the Bard's Tale 1. If I wanted to go on to begin Volume 2, The Destiny Knight, I just have to click there or press B, and it would take me straight to that game with this party at a power level of my choosing. But yeah, that's how the Bard's Tale goes.
Really not bad, actually, considering we get really very good RNG on drops, but your last fight wasn't too bad. Only one failed attempt. Went pretty well.
Yeah. The drop RNG was really kind of miserable. Didn't get a Thief Dagger.
Yeah.
Didn't get an attack weapon until the very end, or attack instrument until the very end. Didn't find a Conjure Staff or a Mage Staff. So, oh well, that's the fun of playing the old RPGs, and that's mainly what I do. The Bard's Tale is my most recent one, but I play the first 4 Ultima games as well, and sometimes I do music on stream. So lots of fun.
Yeah, I was thinking some of this seems very kind of Ultima-like, so I'm not surprised to hear that you also play the old Ultimas.
A lot of fun with them. There's a good Ultima speedrunning community, and as far as I know, I'm the only one who runs this thing. So if someone wants to join me, by all means, look me up. It's a lot of fun. If you're willing to accept that sometimes you're just not going to get the rules. No Ultima 7. No, I don't play Ultima 7. Well, thank you for hanging out with me. And to the organizers, thanks for letting me contribute, and what a wonderful cause you're running for. So, but that's it for me. So,
Thank you very much. We really appreciate it.
well, thank you for having me.
All right, chat, and with that amazing fun run, I am done with my time on the mic for No Glitches Allowed 10. But we still have lots of fun gaming left. We are not done yet, so stick around, and the wonderful JPEG is going to be taking over the mic. See you all later.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for that fantastic sign off from TrainerAnade. They were absolutely incredible. Fantastic work. Like I said, my name is JPEG, and I will be hanging out with you for the next few runs. I'm so excited to be part of this block of just like good, fun, vintagey throwback stuff. This is so exciting. So stick around, and we will be right back with Loom. So don't go too far. Maybe take a little stretch break, but don't get too far away, please. Thank you. Bye. Just as a reminder, what we are doing here today is raising money for Go Rescue Pet Adoption Center. So this is a shelter in Norfolk, Virginia. Go Rescue works to provide a haven for homeless dogs, giving them the time, care, and love they need to find not just any home, but the right home. If you would like to donate, just type !donate in chat, and that will pop right up for you.